Ladies and gents, this scary story because it's coming up for Halloween. A man goes on a bus for the first time in a long time. Let the story commence. It's this guy called Craig. He's gone on a bus for the first time in a long time. First time in a long time. And there's a reason for it. He's scared of buses. They look like they've got faces. They look like they've got two eyes at the front. Can I see the yoke remote, please? There it is. It's like it's got a face. Kinda looks like it's sort of got a face. Looks like it's got a big set of teeth at the bottom. Eyes. Big sort of like sunglasses sort of eyes, and the two lights are like nostrils or something. He's scared of them. One day his motor breaks down. All the trains are off because they're on strike. Everybody's getting a bus, and he doesn't want to get any taxis because he thinks they're unethical. Don't ask me. I don't know the guy. So he has to get on a bus, otherwise he has to walk into work. He's terrified. He's terrified. You know what makes it even scarier? He works the night shifts. He has to get a nighttime bus. It's pitch black. And there in the distance he sees a bus coming. And out of the fog comes this bus. And it says at the front, not in service. He's like, oh, I thought that was my bus there. He's to get the one. The number of buses to get the number one. This bus says not in service. But it stops. He's trying to look inside. The door goes, tsh, door opens. He's waiting to see like the bus driver come out like that. Nobody gets off. The lights are on. Craig walks up to the door. Maybe the driver shouted it. Maybe the driver went, excuse me, can you come here? How did I get to the thingy? You know, maybe he's a new driver and doesn't know. Doesn't want to just stand there like an ignorant bastard. It's dark inside. At the driver's bit, maybe the driver's like that. But Craig can't see him in the reflection outside because there's like street lights. Doesn't want to look like he's just like that. Goes up to the door, looks in. There's no fucking driver. Craig's like that, right. Maybe the driver's ducked in. Craig steps on the bus. Tries to look at the wee in-betweeny bit. Tries to look here to where there's a driver like ducked in. Steps on. Looks there. The driver's no there, but then door shuts behind him. Craig turns around like, nee! The bus starts fucking driving. Is this some sort of automated bus? No, isn't it? Because we're not there yet. Craig starts punching fuck out the windies. This is like a runaway bus he's trying to get off. It must be like a runaway bus, but it turns the corners. It turns corners. Craig thinks to himself, must be some sort of candid camera Beatles about, like kind of prank fucking stupid fucking thing like that. And I don't know, there's maybe the driver's up the back of the bus or he's upstairs and he can see up there. Doesn't make sense, doesn't make sense. He decides to sit down and just see what happens. say after about 20 minutes, he's had his eyes shut the whole time, he opens his eyes, he looks at, he's at his work. The number one bus doesn't even take him to his work, but here he is. He's at his work. And you know where he works? Undertakers. Does a night shift at Undertakers. He gets off the bus, and just as he gets off, you know who's getting on? Spirits. The dead. What remains of the dead when the body is gone? When the body departs, what is left? And they get on. He goes, oh my God. Oh my God. I was on like the death bus. The bus of the dead. If anybody could look up in Spanish what bus of the dead is, in fact I'm going to do it myself. Day of the Dead in Spanish is Días los de Muertos, maybe. Día de los... Listen.
Día de los Muertos.
Día de los Muertos.
Día de los Muertos.
What about bus of the dead?
Autobús de los Muertos.
Autobús de los Muertos.
Autobús de los Muertos.
Autobús de los Muertos. He was on the Autobús de los Muertos, also known as the Bus of the Dead. What's Megabus of the Dead? Hold on. Mega, and in space. Mega.
Megabús de los Muertos. Megabús de los Muertos.
Megabús de los Muertos.
Megabús de los Muertos. Megabús de los Muertos. Megabús de los Muertos.
He's on the fucking Megabus of the Dead. And see when he got off and got into the Undertakers, as all the dead bodies and all that. See, because he'd been on the Bus of the Dead, the Mega Bus of the Dead, he still retained a bit, like, he wasn't supposed to be on that, he still retained a bit of ability to see the dead. Even in the land of the living. But there's no cunt there, because they all got in the fucking bus. It's a mad empty feeling. He had this ability to communicate with the dead, he just felt it, he knew it, but they're all fucked off. He was, excuse the pun, dying to speak to the dead. His workmate came out and went like, oh, Craig, hello. You got here at last. He killed his workmate John. And then John went, what'd you do that for, that hurt? John didn't know he was dead. Craig went like, oh sorry, I didn't mean that. No harm done, you're alright though. Aye, I'm alright. Didn't know he was dead. And then, after say 10 minutes, John started to kind of fade away. And John was like, here, what's happening to me? You're fading away, Craig. And Craig went like, no. You're fading away. 'Cause I killed you. You what? You're going to hell. And you just see John getting dragged into hell, no? The end.